You're live.
Yay! Okay, cool. I think, and it's nice and bright. And my camera is. We're gonna have to move adjust the camera so I can see the chat. So we might have to. Ooh, sorry about the webcam information. I can see the chat box. Okay, that works. Okay. The other option was to put it on the other side. Put it on the other side. Okay, turn it down so it's not echoing. All right, on the desktop. Woohoo! He's got one viewer, but it's probably Jayden.
Yeah. It's probably me.
That's it. Okay, so since you're in the background and people can't see you and they can go back and watch this, I wanted to discuss with you about the last time you lived here and how you were dating one of your exes. We're not going to mention his name.
Yeah, let's not mention the name, please. Let's not. Let's not say we did.
But as you can tell, I've had people call me a witch and stuff, and I'm not. But because I'm so in tune to certain things, and I've had history, I mean, so in tune to things that um that you I can be so on point on it, and people sometimes don't want to hear what I have to say when I try to warn people. And I have to learn how that balance of letting people know, and then those who really want it, and versus those that don't want to hear it. But let's talk about that gentleman that I allow you to bring in to live in this home with us before you decided to go on the run and get yourself in trouble.
Well, it's just know that you knew about him.
Mm-hmm. Most people call it like an empath ability. Yep. What I basically did, and it wasn't just him; it was his friends that he was socializing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told you at that time that there was something about him I just couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew that their friends were not LGBTQ community friendly.
Yeah.
And we learned that one, right?
Yeah, we learned that one when he tied me up to a tree and tried to sacrifice me.
Yeah. This was true. We discussed this before going live. A little bit about, especially now that somebody's not in prison, there's certain things we can talk about that, that being on those phone recorded things, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, so he kind of talked you out of moving out of the house with me.
Yep.
And convinced you that I was not on your side.
Yeah.
And after you got back from your vacation in a cemented block.
How are you gonna call it a vacation? There was nothing vacay about it. There was nothing vacay about being there.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
It was a big
It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare and timeout hell.
Okay, so on that we did find his Wiccan book in the house, right? That wasn't mine. I'll tell you that was not mine.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Talk about it, still in the room.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Well, he left it here, and that's that, and he's no longer
alive.
You can't say that. He's self-alived himself, so unalived himself.
Yeah, he
did.
He done some stupid things that caused
we did find
stupid out. Problem.
Yeah. So
rest in peace, he shall.
Right. He was so hurry up and getting you out of the house, he even left some of those things here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. Oh, somebody's in there. Oh, it's Jayden. Of course you're saying hi. Oh my gosh, me and my son trying to see the small little print. Okay.
I didn't say hi, I said he.
He. So this has definitely got the better half of your stuff and basically scared the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I did so. My intuition was that his friends were definitely not somebody that he should that there were, I sensed the danger, right?
Yeah.
So, but at that time, I didn't have guardianship of you or anything, so there was nothing I could do, and you just had to live your life the way you needed to and deal with the consequences of your actions.
Yep.
And so he basically drugged you up, got you to do drugs,
Yep.
and tied you to a tree which you woke up from
Mm-hmm.
because you blacked out. And then when you try to say his name,
He said, "I'm not."
yeah, that's basically that's the best way for him to explain. For him to do things that Jayden's like, oh, kept on saying, then yes, you are, right? And he's like,
No, I'm not.
he
Eyes
apparently,
rolled in the back of his head. No, I'm not.
and he said, I'm not. He rolled his eyes rolled back in his head.
Yeah, his eyes rolled back.
Oh my gosh! So it was definitely a demonic, dark energy within him, if you want to call it that. It was definitely or slash possession, and you end up having your phone on you. He said, and that's it was like he was going to set you on fire, huh?
Yep.
And your phone dropped, and you were able to call a friend of yours.
Yep.
And she came to the rescue with her boyfriend.
Yep.
Okay, so that's and then a little bit more time kind of went past, and then you find yourself behind bars.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
a place that I'm glad I went to. It helped me change my life.
So that horrible experience
Brought on a new life.
Yeah. Okay. It, did bring some positive outcomes for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of people who've known you for a while can see those outcomes.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people that have known me for a while that think I ain't changed because they're used to the old me. They're not used to the new me.
Right. So, there was some things that you got to see that I was telling you about that was kind of true. So other than me telling you that I couldn't put my finger on him and his friends, did you notice things over time that of things I said before you went on a run with him?
Yeah.
That I said that was right?
Yep.
Would you like to go ahead and express those situations? Yes, please. So people can see that I'm not just saying it. Like that you're.
Well, it is hard trauma-filled experiences, but if I would have listened to Mama when she said there's something wrong with this person, I probably wouldn't have went through hell.
Mm-hmm.
There's things that she pinpointed out about his certain habits.
Okay.
That it took a while, but it just noted that it was true. Which is weird because I asked her how she knew these things, and she said it's just intuition. She knew it. Weird.
And as a Pisces sun, I am known to have my intuitions and
dreams.
Yeah, I have a history of knowing things that are dreams, and I have put in history videos in the past about my dreaming situation, where it happened with one of my friends, and she was so mad at me that. Yeah, I told her about her boyfriend breaking up with her 2 weeks before prom, and she did not take that very well when it happened. It's in a video, so you can watch that too.
I wouldn't have took it lightly neither,
hey? I said her boyfriend was cheating on her, and I found out he was cheating on her with another dude in another town.
Well, that's crazy. I wish I would have never. I'm glad that never happened to me.
Yeah. Most people probably wouldn't want to be cheated on anyways, no matter what the circumstances was. So, anyways, I had I've been having really weird dreams, and this one here kind of been waking me up from a couple of them. Some of them were nightmares, just because of certain things that's been going on. But this last one was really weird, and I kind of got a little bit of information in Cimarex Tarot's channel, aka Brandon. If anybody follows, that's who he is. Um, Before you went off, I was like the last one. He did a mini read, and he's like, I was like, yeah, let me do one of my little mini reads, and I was like, I had this dream I said, I had a dream about werewolves, and it was like, if anybody knows about werewolves, right? Yeah, I know I like to read my werewolf novels. I'm not hiding that. This one can tell you, I got tons of books. And from werewolves to dragons and fairies and yeah. Okay, so anyways, uh I ended up having this dream, and I didn't want to get too much involved, because in it, and just kind of did a baseline. But the baseline information from that was able to let me dig in deeper into my dreams and understand which direction to go with and understand that. But so I woke up to this one making me breakfast every day, even though today's Jayden's birthday. People, say happy birthday if you're here to Miss Jayden here. So her telling me some things stuff, and I'm trying to process me waking up in my dream. So I had this really vivid dream. Okay, like some of it I felt like I was there. Some of it was kind of like a point of view situation, or watching a movie kind of situation. But if anybody who ever reads werewolf books, you guys know that they're pack animals, right? And they have, their severity from the high of an alpha down to an omega, and that one's gonna go do something. And so in my dream, and it's really weird because I know how I am and the way I am when it comes to relationships, but this dream was a little outside of my comfort zone with relationships. And so both of those are from Jayden. Anyways, that was a really interesting dream, okay? And so we have a pack thing, right? Of dreams and everything. These worlds, right? Where they're got all the different things, and they're family organizations / they might look scary and not so nice, especially around Halloween with the scary werewolf movies. But some of them do have them a little bit more nicer, like Twilight. Just the way it is, right? So, so they definitely had been able to go from human form and change over to wolf form, so shape-shifting very well. And so when they would shapeshift, it was kind of more like you could see like more canine teeth that almost like on a horror-like side of it than a cute little teen movie. Just giving you an idea on it. And so you can tell this one here, she can even vouch for me. I am not a very sexual person. She is, not me. So I had, in my dreams, there was like a group situation going on of adult fun, but not everybody, like 2 people over here, 2 people over there, 4 people in the shower, together in one of those big, huge showers, like with the nice like waterfall thing when it comes down and stuff. But there's more than one head in there, in a shower head in there. James, you're cracking up.
I'm only cracking up because of what just popped in my head. You said they was in the shower with more than one head in there. Obviously, if they're in the shower, there's obviously more than one head in there.
One shower head.
There we go. Shower head, not head. What heads are we talking about? Are we talking about the top head, the bottom head,
Oh
or
my
the
god!
head that sprays water, or all three?
Right. So anyways, so there was a scene where I was on there and a lot of stuff was going on, right? And you can get the idea, right? And so, anyways, I was like, well, uh, let's just kind of, so what? And there wasn't there was more than one time when they were in the shower, okay, in my dream, but there was other scenes too where you're sitting down like at a nice table outside, having a meal, and I saw this like the female, and it talked about having something that looks like a ring, but you can't see it in the physical form. So it's not like if you're wearing jewelry and you can see it. It's like you can see it with like supernatural ability. And this girl in there with the ring was having this conversation with um, with these people at the table, not knowing who exactly everybody was, and some humans, some werewolves, right? And in it is like it was like some kind of like storyline, right? And movie line or whatever. And she says, yeah, there's certain people that can see it. When she does know that somebody could see that, she's supposed to know that it belongs to whoever can see the ring, right? And in this ring situation, it popped one of the guys' like interest. So he went from like one end of the table to the like right next to her, like instantaneously, like faster than the speed of lightning. And uh and she was talking about the characteristics of the gentleman that she's expecting who could see this ring. And this guy's like, oh, I have that kind of characteristics and this and that. Well, so they start talking and stuff, and they're the ones that end up also in the shower at another scene. And because he's, I guess, more like an alpha wolf, the head of a pack, because you definitely get like family organization, feelings with on there, like they take care of the youngers, that kind of stuff. On that, when he shapeshift and stuff, it changed. Like you could see like more of like the human jaw mixing in with the canine jaw, so you kind of see both of them at the same time as it's morphing, or slash shape shifting. I know I have some weird dreams, don't I?
Yeah, you are a weird individual.
So are you.
I think I'm the weirdest for the pack.
So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I found it very, very interesting.
Papa.
Yeah, and um, especially for it to talk about jewelry and all that. So I did look up some information on dreaming about werewolves and what it means. And Brandon's a little bit did touch into some of that, right? And I did look in a little bit more on what it means, especially not just a freaky situation, but on a sexual end of it. And it did basically say that due to those kind of dreams, um, it has to do more like with shadow work if you're into that kind of stuff. Um, and doing things on that, or kind of doing some self work on yourself to allow certain things that you're um, not doing to happen. Like it could have to do with isolation and stuff. And I don't know. This one's likes to get out and do things, and I'm kind of like the let me just stay home. But also, some people know I do have a disease that makes daily things hard, and making the comment that I could do more if I get a wheelchair, but those things are expensive. But getting through it, and then that way I can get out and do more. And I think it's my subconscious mind trying to tell me that it's time for me to just, as the old saying, shit or get off the pot. Because there's all sorts of stuff I want to do, and I kept on saying I want to get back on YouTube and do things and use my gifts, because I know between the dreams that I have where I can help others and myself, as well as doing a tarot reading for more positive stuff, because I'm not going to do any of those creepy, negative, these people are out to get you. I'm not going to do those kind of reads. I'm not going to do things about, when I'm going to die. I'm going to tell you right now, if I do tarot reading and you come watch me do tarot readings, those are the ones I think I'm going to stay away from. Now, you've seen posts of other things where I've done other readings where it's more career, love readings, things that has to do with your partner, relationships with family members. I like those kind of readings. I'm not going to do things that, need to just let lie. Like, those things, let sleeping dogs lie.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
So I'm not going to, awaken the dead for things that have been buried and gone off. You need to move on. Right? Mm-hmm. There's things in the past that meant to stay in the past. And so, let's see, what else? I feel kind of lonely with only Jaydein here. Okay. Nobody really wants to talk about my stuff with me today. That's all right. But I do want to talk to other people about dreams and stuff. I do have a Discord channel, so you can message me, and Siren Waterfall. I figured with everything, and with me starting the Discord with the false Siren Waterfall and Cash App and stuff like that. First, I started off with the Cash App with that name, and all that stuff. So, and you just kind of keep everything kind of under one name, and that's why now when I go live and stuff or in chat with other people, I have that name, so people know it's me, even though everybody calls me Stacy, or this one calls me Mama.
Because you are Mama.
So, yep, and I'm a good mama. And so I think that's not too bad, right? Yeah. Oh, it looks like somebody's saying hi. It is Becky. Hey there. I don't know how much you've heard, Becky, but talk a little bit on the tarot, but a little bit on my dreams, and we discussed earlier on the video about some of my empaths when I kind of use a very strong intuition and try to warn somebody, but they had to go on that little path that they chose to live. Well, go. So you have to watch the beginning.
Yes, you got to watch from the beginning. We are not getting back and pulling them band-aids off.
So, um, so that is something I wanted to at least discuss and bring up and tell you guys about. I thought the werewolf dream it was kind of interesting. Was it okay? I can.
She said, "Okay, I can do that because I'm on my phone."
I can do that. You can do what? He's on her phone. She can do what?
No, I'm on my phone. When you're trying to zoom in there and see what they're saying, I can
Oh,
tell
okay.
you
What does Becky say?
She said, "Hi there," and she said, "Okay, I can do that." You were saying something about going back and rewatching.
Oh yeah, watching things. I'm like, what? Can do what? Yeah, but talk about that stuff about my intuition on that. Yeah, because we have been now for 26 minutes, something like that. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of stuff. Um, hmm. So, anyways, okay.
She said, "I love tarot readers."
You like tarot readers? Well, I do some tarot reading, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start putting more of my little shorts with my one card pulls for fire, the elements, fire, earth, air, stuff like that. And then get back to the zodiac ones because if you know even though I do each one in order like that, you get basically a few free reads that way if you know your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So if you get all four, there's at least four readings. Me, I get three if I were doing me because I have an Aries rising and the Aries Venus. Okay. She said something about.
She says, "I love tarot readers."
Yeah, she said something else. Says I love tarot readers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sitting there trying to read small print. Okay, got a new computer with the thing, and I'm still trying to read small print. That's why I'm glad this one can see it on the tablet. So, and we've got, hey, John. Hello, hello, hello. We're wrapping up on this second part. I'm about probably pull up my tarot cards and see what we can do on that part. So, I hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, I was just discussing my werewolf dream too. It was kind of interesting and stuff. But I remember too on that werewolf dream. Now that I'm remembering, one part is that there was kind of like that villainous type girl. That I want him, you can't have him type. In there that was always being sabotaged. And trying to show up at the places they're invited to or shouldn't be. And it was getting the whole, we're not interested in you, go away. So I do remember that part too.
Damn fucking Becky, she said, "Cool, I'm a Libra today birthday."
Say happy birthday. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, it's Jayden's birthday today too. So let me pull up, let's see, some of my cards. Let's see. I know I got some there. I decided to keep all my cards in a box. So let's see which ones I've got. Let's see. Those are not birds.
Well, you got two people.
I got ocean. Huh?
So you got two people in the end.
I got some love cards.
That popped into me. I threw the thing on Discord.
Oh, you did?
Shared it on Discord and Facebook.
Oh, cool.
Live.
I don't think you have Brandon's Discord though.
I'm gonna see your phone.
Yeah. Well, there's people in here already.
All right.
All right, let's do that one. Oh, this one, I like this card too when we do lives. Okay. Yeah, my adventures. Okay. Keep the earth holes in there. These are my sexy ones. Oh, yes. Mermaid ones. They're a little, woohoo.
Woohoo.
Oh, girl, here. Come
Uh-oh.
take a look.
I
You'll
want
see.
a graphic things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like they couldn't show all the pictures on Amazon. Take a look.
See boobies? See boobies?
See movies.
Boobies. Wow.
So since I do have a few people in here, let's do a collective. And which one should I do with collective today?
You must have used these cards before, Mama.
Huh?
Because you must have used the card before.
Yeah, I did have.
It's messing with my OCD. And you got numbers facing down.
I got numbers.
Facing up, and numbers facing down. And
Yes, I have.
up.
Let's see here. What kind of cards do you use? All right. I like using these ones too. Did you have any fun in there?
Yeah, I'm fixing my OCD.
You can't just be flipping them out of there. There's a reason why some of those cards are upside down and we have meanings for them being upside down.
Well, finance, Sherlock Holmes, savings and corpses.
You'll learn. You'll learn. I just told you to show. I wanted you to just kind of look at the pictures, and you're like,
They got boobies.
yes, they have boobies.
Like that's all it shows is boobies. So, there's nothing really wrong with boobies, okay?
The mermaids are not wearing bras.
I like boobies.
Right? Okay. So we do know that much.
They don't have bras. They're bras.
Right? So let's do a collective reading. Yay. And I'm hoping that you guys are hearing me pretty well with the mic. Okay. All right. Just kind of do a general, whatever kind of comes out with those in chat. So we'll do a quick little collective reading for y'all. Hey, that's fine. I don't mind. That's like still good between
me and the two others.
Yeah. Like I said, even if it's small, I'll still do a collective reading with everybody in here. Right? See, John says
John says, looking forward to my. We're looking forward. He says, looking forward to this weekend. I'm visiting Walker's bookstore in London. It is an amazing shop for the. I can't pronounce that word.
Amazing shop for the
ESOTERIC. I may head home with a date, or two, or three.
Nice. Esoteric. That's how you pronounce it. Esoteric.
That, yeah. You know I have a problem with the
That's okay. That's okay. But if you can read it out, I may actually know what the word is.
It looks like some weird word.
It sounds fun though. I like going shopping with that, but now it's just what I can find on Amazon. So let's see what's going on with the collective, whatever kind of comes out, what they need to hear, that kind of stuff. So get a deck nice and shuffled. Okay. You say I have. And that's one thing I said. I got myself a nice new computer and new screen, and I can't freaking read off of it.
Get your magnifying glass out.
Well, you were the last one to use it. I don't know where you put it.
That's why I'm your reader.
Yeah.
Becky said, I love Amazon.
I know. Who doesn't? I'm actually waiting for their October sales to start kick off. The Prime Days sales. Okay. It's going on. What's up with my collective today?
Becky said, that's where I get my sexy clothes.
So does this one. I know. Oh, Jaydein.
Yeah.
Especially the Hello Kitty one.
Oh, yes. I love Hello. No, I just got asked how old I am.
32.
32.
Today.
I could call somewhere else.
All right. Let's see what's going on. What kind of comes out for my collective in chat today. So I know I haven't gone live and done anything in like over a month because I've been busy with this one and also my health. And there's days where my legs don't want to move, and this one has to help me.
I am the legs and I am the arms. You are the brain.
It's like, where's this? I'm not moving today. My brain is like, I know I need to get up, but I can't get my legs to tell me to move.
Well,
all right.
Viewers.
Yay. Okay. Let's get, just because it says that doesn't always mean it's true. Okay. That's one thing I've learned. So let's see what's going on with the collective here. Let me get some light. Sorry. I need some light.
Bright light, bright light.
Bright light, it is true, even though I got my fairy lights running. All right, we've got the 5 of Swords upright. So 5 of Swords upright. This says, all right, it says, this is why I need something to read.
I'll go get it.
Okay.
While kicking a cup around.
She kicked the cup. Okay, it says, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Just, thank you. It's because you want to win an argument. Set aside pride and listen to everyone's point of view. Boy, that sounds like last night, don't it? She, with your sister.
Let's not get started on
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords upside down. So, Queen of Swords. In reverse. Okay. Be wary of an expect. Uh, okay. Manipulate. Oh, be worried of an unexpected manipulator in your life. One who takes advantage of the situation for their uh, satisfaction. Um, relate uh, to your boundaries to avoid getting hurt. Another one.
Another one, just like what Brandon done. Another one.
Uh-huh. This is somebody says they are 34.
Becky.
Becky. All right. Ace of Swords. Huh?
Moderator going smoke.
Ace of Swords. You have swords today. All right, upright. Says this card's significance a correct them ideas and having the mental clarity to carry them out. The Hangman. All right, Hangman is upside down in reverse. It says a refusal to take pause intentions that you're rushing to get results. It could also mean you're missing an important detail due to your a profit through. That through says APATHY dot through. What went through? Interesting. And then Three of Wands. All right. Three of Wands up in reverse. So there you go. Says you may be encountering disappointment, setbacks within your plans. These details can be part of the learning process. Be patient and don't lose hope. The Sun in reverse. You may be struggling to see the brighter side of the um, reverse sun is asking you to appreciate the small blessings. Ultimately, you high expectations may have become uh, unrealistic. Let's see. Got the Three of Cups. For some reason, it's going in reverse. The social sense may be draining you or your energy, or you may be um, uh, or nailing in a part. Um, Earning, take a break and uh, reconnect with yourself. So maybe there's something going on there. The Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune, it says, serves as a reminder to control what you can and let go of what you can't. It could also symbolize resistance to change. So, Six of Cups. Six of Cups. You may be uh, revesting your youth or seeing old friends. These happy moments can help you connect with your inner child and bring you joy. Okay, Knight of Swords, upright. And the line. Okay, an issue is constantly on your mind. Lately, take this as a sign to better manage your mental health and get an objective view by taking t- by talking to someone. I can't taking talking. Anyways,
Don't seem like you talk today.
huh?
Don't seem like you talk right today.
Right. Okay, we've got the Temperance. Temperance. Nice. All right. Says the universe can send good and bad things at any given notice. So enjoy the good while it um, it's here, and remember the bad will pass. All right. That's on that when we finish here. Something here. Well, so, things here. Let's see. All right. Finish off with a couple oracles here. I'm going to start with a Path of Shadows due to this reading. So, with the path who's for the collective. Let's get this nice and shuffled. All right. Imposter Sidum. Says in a room full of equals, I stand in doubt, a stranger in my own her prompts, shadow cast about. What?
No, I was just reading what people were typing.
I don't know if that's clear or not, but interesting, huh? Next time, let's get another pull on this one. Another one. People pleasing. It says, I wonder how much of myself I've lost in others. The pieces that remain, no one can notice. All right. And let's see what the time. Let's just see. Let's go with the cosmic timing. What is going on with People in this collective main need to know its cosmic timing. We have in October. So something that will happen in October, which is next month. Quite interesting. And
yeah, well, how?
Huh?
Now you have some other name. Ian John says it's clear. What's clear?
Something's clear for him. It must have resonated for him, the reading.
Yeah, but Becky Love before that said that shit's not real.
Oh, well.
And he said it's clear. And she said, you know a girl named Bree.
You said that's who now?
Becky Love. I was just trying to figure out if I can't do it on my end.
She really said who didn't even know a girl named Bree.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Look. Right here.
Hold on. Let me see.
Right there.
All right. Why would you ask that? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh. Why? So I just put, why would you ask that?
Well, obviously, I just said it.
How you typed it?
They can hear me talk.
Ah. Well, I'm a little slow, okay?
We know. So. Sorry, you guys. Just trying to see what's going on in the chat.
Because she's next to me right now.
Well, even if I block her, she's not.
Yeah, she's still
See.
blocked. Hi, Joker. blocked her on my end.
Well, I know. There we go. All right, sorry, you guys. I had to take care of something. Most people have known. Kind of brought things up on other things. Can't read on stuff, but yeah. All right. Now that I've done that, let's kind of pull on maybe some other type of cards I want to use. Let's see. So,
I've hit 100.
huh?
I've hit 100.
I mean, it's funny though that she would sit there and watch this and stuff, where all it's going to do is just boost my readings.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a hater, but the hater was also a bad person who's been harassing both Jaydein and I through other people. So, if some people know, I've been dealing with break-ins and harassment since August 18th, and apparently they found a way to join the chat. So,
Does you know who know about your streams?
yeah, I mean, I'm open to the public. You know?
They didn't help.
I haven't grown big enough to be where I can just set it on like subscriber mode, even if that they subscribe and watch. Anyways, let's go on. That's kind of why I haven't been doing stuff. I didn't want to pull that energy.
Bad energy, bad juju. Need to burn some sage.
Don't want to do any of that stuff. Might as well. You know where the lighter's at?
Yep.
So apparently outside. The cigarettes.
In the bunker. What do you expect?
Yeah. Thank you. It's easier for this one to do it because I'm not supposed to use knives and forks and.
I like to burn things.
And there you go.
Get all the bad energy out.
Get that energy out. So. Thank you. Ooh, see, it's nice and smoky. Because I know how to smoke things. So, just kind of clear. Well, it definitely smoked it. Pop the window open. Unlock the window. You got it started.
Well, you said to make it smoky.
No, I just said to light the stage.
Well, I lit
it. Here I went to try to move it, and it hit the smoke detector in the room. So.
Well, at least we know it's lit.
Right. Okay. Well, let's see what let me grab one of my adventures. What other cards we can grab and pull another one for the collective.
Hey.
All right, let me pull out this stuff. I think a big old mosquito came inside. Yeah.
That's your YouTube.
Let's see what else is going on. Okay, checking things. All right. Let's do another collective. My little gypsy oracles. See what's going on with that. Honestly, with that stuff, I think those cards were meant to come out.
I think they were too.
Especially the shadow one. And
Yeah.
Go ahead and do another one of these. Since I don't have any people in right now, I'll just kind of talk about stuff and do other
We
things.
can talk about the evil.
Things that people do.
Yes. The things that they do just things that they do for their own amusement.
Right. There are darkness and light in people just as there is day and night. So let's see what else is going on with those ancestors, those please let us know what it is that we need to message for those who end up watching this or is watching this or another viewing.
Smelling good.
Mm-hmm.
Sage went out.
Right. There we go.
Don't come back in.
So let's see. We got we've got joyfulness and upside down. So that's probably sadness for some people. Thoughts, upright. The messenger. And these are my gypsy cards. The wife.
Somebody's hitting up the react button. They were.
Cool. Polly, you.
Well, I hit it and then somebody else hits it. See?
Child.
I know my heart's surrounded in black, and somebody else hits it behind me.
Journey. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see, we got chastity. Oh, chastity. My goodness, what is going on? Concentration. Surprise. Surprise. Mm-mm. Widower. Ooh. Okay. That explains some things. All right. That right there just finished that one. So, from what I'm gathering with those 10 cards, is especially with this last one here, or I should say, first one, I mean, with it being upside down, joy, joy, full happiness, that kind of thing, you're in sorrow. So, something has happened. I don't think it's been an unalivement of something, or where somebody is no longer with us in physical form, or could have been an accident. Um, so it could be like a husband or significant other, and that something tragic happened to. Um, so it could be your brother, um, father, obviously, because there's children. Whoever this happens to is it could have a child or more, which is now having the wife go through emotions right now that's heartbreaking, and um, basically leaving alone. So either the person is deceased, or there's some kind of big breakup, and it is hurting the children and the wife. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. So taking it in, it might have switched around. Maybe you are the child. Maybe you're the outsider who knows what's going on, or the grandparent, or something like that, and seeing some things that's going on. So that's kind of a bummer situation, but there's, I guess, stuff that's going on right now in a family dynamic that's not very, very good. And that is what I'm getting at. So I hope that whatever's going on with that, whoever needed to hear that, you got your message out of that. I don't know what else to say. So.
I sent something on Discord.
Oh, okay. So there's that one. If you're not on it, you won't be able to pull it up. This is private. You got to be accepted in. I can't get things to fit in the box right now. real bad pain in my freaking ankle on my left leg right now. Hold on, let me try. Move for a minute. See if it's bunched up on the back here for me. Since I can't quite reach. Okay, it's just real sore right now. Okay. Sorry. Pain. Oh boy. So. Huh?
What's really a Jack in the Box around here?
Yeah, there's one in like 6 hours away. Okay. Gotta go to Nashville.
Well, I'm looking at the Tuesday thing.
Oh, I know. They need to put a Jack in the Box out here. So.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. And it works for each phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at the T-Mobile? I can't.
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile Tuesdays. I can't say. I can't talk today. Oh my gosh. Well, at least we know we're hanging in rent free in people's minds. Huh.
Yep.
So still kicking around. If anybody else wants any other things, I guess we can do an adventure read. And people can turn around and watch later. You know, the sad part is that they're in here in my chat, and because of Polly have briefs like here, you try to spy and be like, bad spy. I mean, like, do you know this person? Blah blah blah. Dude, now I can have fun looking at all those tarot and anything that's like mine. Talking about things, yeah, have fun with that. Get your YouTube full of it. And you just have to do is just watch one video for like more than 10 seconds, and there you go. Anyways, let's see what an adventure card has to say today. Sisters, what do we need to let who may watch later? Because it seems like a lot of people jumped out of chats. What do you have to say? Adventure cards. All right. Seven of Shadows. All right. Okay. Show you guys the card. There we go. 7 of Shadows. Listen, I know how tempting it is to say yes to whatever comes your way, but connecting to override your intuition is gonna bite you in the ass real soon. The 7 of Swords is all about being honest. Maybe you said yes to something out of obligation, or because you didn't want to feel left out, or because you internally thought it would be fun, but have since changed your mind. It doesn't really matter how you end up here. The 7 of Swords gives us a chance to get out. In this card, a woman has dragged herself on a ski trip. She doesn't want to go on. She brought 5 swords with her on the chairlift, but it looking long legly at the 2 back at the cross, or back at the cozy cabin where she wished she were instead. There are so many reasons why we people please, trauma, attachment, wonders, social norms, while let's see, submissively, the list goes on. The important message here is that people aren't mind readers. So if someone isn't sitting right now, might be an ideal time to speak up, only if it's safe. Interesting, huh? So that's your adventure card for the day. On that, and yes, I do like using these ones when I do readings lives, even if there isn't anybody here at the moment. So You gotta.
What does it say? It's just something about my refill.
Yeah. Is there something you're needing? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Sorry, that was kind of had to ask. I didn't want to put it out there. So I think John went and left once he was going into his store to go buy stuff. He went shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when somebody else decided to get a little stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. Okay. I'm just in here. Do 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 do. Let's see. This is supposed to be like the mic level right here, because as you notice, it's got dot 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 green and then 0 whites and then the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, I was asking questions. I'm still learning my stuff. What can I say? So. Well, just kind of figured to do the adventure, so to get that. I don't think we got many people right now. So I think that was kind of a good thing. At least I got a little bit of stuff for the collectors. So I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream. Okay, since nobody's here but Jayden and I. Huh.
Yep.
All right.
76, 20. 76, 27.
All right.